Hey, what's up, gamers? You have TigerChainsaw. Back in 1992, Nintendo was completely changing the landscape of video games by pretty much inventing a new genre. That was Super Mario Kart that was released on the Super Nintendo, and it has since spawned tons of sequels and lots of clones. And today we are jumping into why it is so special, all the cool, innovative things that it did. And there's a lot that it did that was really exciting at the time, so we're going to be going through all of that today. Now, if you are a first-time viewer, or if you just haven't yet, go ahead, hit that sub button, because I've got tons of game reviews on my channel, ranging from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, all the way up to the PS5 and the Switch. So hit that sub button because you can help me grow and you can watch all of those game reviews. All right, let's head to Rainbow Road for the very first time and see what makes Super Mario Kart so special. Nintendo and Mario had already changed the video game industry with Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo in 1985, and they would do it again with Super Mario Kart in 1992. Released for the Super Nintendo, the game would create a whole new genre for video games, with competitors copying the formula like crazy in the following years. Today, Mario Kart is still going strong with a new release every couple of years. So how does the original Super Mario Kart hold up today? Rainbow Road starts here, so let's avoid the edges and finish first in this Super Mario Kart review. Starting with the plot? Maybe. Nope, just kidding. You're just gonna be racing your good old buddies on a lot of crazy courses. No plot, just fun. Nintendo is the king of finding new formulas that work for video games. Super Mario Kart would become a household name, combining popular characters from the Mario universe and sticking them on go-karts, zooming around the tracks, throwing banana peels and red shells at each other. A simple concept that would become the staple of many weekends for friends that continues today. In Super Mario Kart, you're able to select from 8 racers, each of them having different driving abilities. Mario and Luigi are the standard racers, good at handling, acceleration, and top speed, but masters of nothing. Whenever I do play Mario Kart, I always pick Mario. I know, it's not exciting, but I found that it suits me. But if you are playing against Mario or Luigi, they will try and block your path. Bowser and Donkey Kong are up next, and they're slow at accelerating, but get them up to top speed and they drive faster than the rest. When you race against them, they'll be throwing banana peels and fireballs at you. Next, we have Princess Peach and Yoshi, who accelerate quick, and when you're behind them, they'll leave poisonous mushrooms and eggs in your path. Finally, you can race as Toad or Koopa Trooper, who excel at handling and drop poisonous mushrooms and green shells on the track when you race them. You can already see that Super Mario Kart has a great cast of characters, and I feel like 8 racers is a decent number on the Super Nintendo. When you race, you'll be able to select from 4 different cups. Mushroom, Flower, Star, and the Special Cup make up the circuits that you can try your hand at, but you can only race the Special Cup if you have beaten the first 3 circuits on 100cc. Speaking of racing classes, you'll be able to race on 50cc, which is easy, 100cc, normal, and 150cc, that's hard. Now, you really have to suck to lose on any races in 50cc. For me, I thought the 100cc was a decent challenge, and that's how I completed my review. Each course will have question mark boxes that you can run over to gain a weapon. This is where Super Mario Kart gets real good. You don't have to be a great racer to win. Super Mario Kart is also about luck. Weapons include green and red shells. The green ones are thrown in a straight line, while the red ones will track the racer in front of you. Banana peels can be left behind to spin out opponents, feathers will make you jump over obstacles and racers, and coins will speed you up. But let's not forget mushrooms that give you a short speed burst, stars that will make you invincible, and a lightning bolt that will shrink all other racers, slowing them down. Super Mario Kart does have the rubber band effect, which essentially means the worse off you are in the race, the better the weapons you'll get to help catch you up to first place. I'll be quite honest, I absolutely hate the rubber band effect. I know the Super Mario Kart franchise is kind of infamous for it. Either you love it or you hate it. Me personally, I hate it. It's not just weapons from the other racers that you have to avoid, but each course will have obstacles. You can expect ice blocks, jumping moles, oil spills, flopping fish, and green pipes that are scattered around while you zoom on the track. There's a significant skill increase when racing on 50cc to 100cc. I can lap opponents on 50, but when 100 comes around, I struggle to place. Now, I want to be honest, I did not spend a lot of time practicing for my review. Super Mario Kart is not a game that I had from my childhood. I didn't really play it too much, besides maybe a college party here or there. So when I really got into this, it was a little bit challenging to me. But if you want to take me on in any other Mario Kart game, well, I'm almost unbeatable. But for some reason, I really struggle with the original. If I had to take a guess on what I don't like, I think it's the handling. It's just too sensitive for my taste. But don't even get me started on the original Rainbow Road. I fell off that course so many times. Super Mario Kart does offer racing, but it does offer a few other modes that you can play, including a time trial, one-on-one racing, but the only one that's really worth your time is the battle mode. You and another opponent will have 3 balloons attached to your driver. The courses are not tracks. Instead, they are arenas filled with question boxes to pick up weapons. Shoot your opponent 3 times and you win. Simple as that, but lots of fun. Super Mario Kart should get all the credit for starting the kart racing genre. I think it's a little bit rough around the edges with the skill level, and the music can get a little bit annoying. But the cast of 8 racers gives a great variety of choices, and there's a decent amount of courses to race on. Battle mode is an important inclusion for people that are not racing experts. Super Mario Kart was a solid foundation to start the genre, but other Mario Kart games would certainly outlap this one. Super Mario Kart scores a 7.9 out of 10, making this a good game, and one that's very worthy to play on your Super Nintendo with lots of friends. Gamers, that was my review of Super Mario Kart that was released on the Super Nintendo in 1992. I gotta hear from you guys. When you guys first played this game, what were your initial impressions of it? Were you one of the gamers that first got your hands on this game in 1992? You gotta let me know your memories and all of your thoughts on this game. Who was your favorite racer? What's your favorite weapon? What is your favorite course? And are you any good at racing on Rainbow Road? I'm not, but I also didn't play this game a ton until I reviewed it. I would love to hear from all of you. So while you're typing away your comment, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I've got tons of game reviews on it, ranging from the 80s all the way up to present day. Now, if you want a game that is not family friendly like Super Mario Kart, I did just review Atomic Heart that is definitely a little bit on the mature side. That review is coming up next. Gamers, thanks for watching, and make sure you play a video game today.